What's up guys, welcome back to Self-Made. I'm Grant Thompson.
And Kris Krohn.
In this video, we want to take you step by step on some ways that you can structure those brand deals once you've got the contract signed.
We've been talking about brand deals, what they are, how you go out there, how you find them. Now it's time to let the rubber hit the road and make them happen.
So a brand has reached out to you, maybe you've helped negotiate it with your manager and your agent, and you've got a contract signed. What are the next steps? How do you put that together so you actually go from concept to a finished video?
Don't look at me.
Well, I'm going to give you a few different tips of things that we use that you can use for inspiration in your own style. Number one, you want to make sure that the brand really feels validated in the message that you share. You want to share a message that makes them feel like, yes, he's representing us well. So one of the first things that I do is I look at all the information that they send over about their brand and what they're trying to accomplish. Do they want to just see views on a video, or do they want to see sales? Like, what is their ultimate purpose in doing this campaign? Because if I can know that purpose, it helps me structure the video to drive to that specific purpose itself. Number two, they're going to send over something called talking points, and these are going to be all the different bullet points that they want to make sure are mentioned in the video. It's up to you to figure out how to integrate those, whether you just read them off as a list or you integrate it into the video. These are the messaging points the brand wants the viewer to feel and to understand. So at the end of the day, is your video, if the brand were to watch this, are they going to feel really well represented? Yeah, in the way the points have come across.
And I don't think it's just about having the talking points set. It's not about the words. I think there's an energy behind it and there's an intention behind it. And really, at the end of the day, do they really feel like you went above and beyond to make this video really shout out to them, call them out, and drive as much traffic their way as possible? Because I think it'd be probably pretty easy to go ahead and just say the words, and you could say them with a lot less meaning. But at the end of the day, it's how do they feel that you represented them in the video?
That's right.
You want to be the rock star in that situation.
And there are a lot of different ways you can do brand deals. Some people just want you to put a link in the description or the comments. Some people want you to just do a shout out at the very end of the video. Some people want you to make the entire video about the brand. Some people just want a product to be placed in there. So it really depends on what you negotiate and what you feel that value is worth to you, because all those prices will vary. But typically what I do on a brand deal is I want to make sure that I capture people's attention in a way that they'll want to keep watching. So if we're doing a regular project video that I know people are going to love, how can I integrate that product in a way that they're still going to enjoy the video? Now, sometimes we integrate that straight into the video, like we did when we did our 10-foot rocket and strapping a cell phone to it and launching it 20,000 feet up. The entire video was about the product, but it was all about launching rockets with phones on them as well. We also have another style that we do where we'll just do a regular project video, and while we're waiting for something to cure or to set, we'll take a quick break to talk about our sponsor, and that's where we'll go in and we'll hit all those talking points and make it more like the traditional TV style commercial. You know, they'll last anywhere from about 45 seconds to about a minute, sometimes a minute and a half. The other thing I want to point out is people have a really short attention span. You know, you can tell them something, and then as soon as you move on, they immediately forget. So one strategy I've started using our videos is to plug the brand 3 different times. Once at the very beginning, and this is actually FTC required. The FTC is the Federal Trade Commission, and they want to make sure that any consumers who are being given a promo know that you got paid for what you're doing. So it's very important that at the beginning of the video, your viewers know that it's sponsored. So I pop up and say, hey guys, this video was sponsored by insert company name here. I've got a link down in the description. You can go click to check them out. So just a really short plug. It lets people know, okay, this is paid content. And then we get into the video, and then about halfway through it, that's when we'll roll in the actual promo part. We'll go through all the talking points, deliver the brand message, and because the viewer wants to see the rest of the video, there's a good chance they're going to sit through and watch the entire promo. At the very end of the video, we've completed a project and the viewer has probably now completely forgotten about the brand. I like to pop up one more time and just say, hey guys, quick reminder, there's a link down in the description for this brand. You know, now that the video's finished, you have nothing left to do. Why don't you go check them out and buy their product? That's really what I'm trying to emphasize here. Because the more products you buy, the better chance we have of doing another sponsorship. I feel that represents the brand really well, and I also feel like it does it in a way that the audience can digest and feel okay with.
And I really can't think of anyone better that we could have sharing that information than someone that has the level of experience that you do, Grant. And I hope that you're really picking up on that, because Grant's really opening up and sharing his trade secrets on how he does this. But at the end of the day, I think like the most important part is Grant's integrity and just how he shows up and does things is if he's going to do something, he's going to go all out and he's going to want to take care of the people. And I think that that is sometimes an exception to the rule in life. So make sure that you're really not just picking up here the steps and the technical how-tos. Make sure that you're also picking up this energy that says, wow, I really want to go above and beyond and do my absolute very best here in taking care of this brand as a partner, because who knows, maybe we're going to do a lot more things together, or I can learn some things that I could have done better for our next brand deal.
And along with that, I think it's important to be proud of your brand, be proud of your sponsorships. I know my first few brand deals that I did, I was almost nervous to put them out there because I didn't want people to feel like I had been sold, that I'd sold out. And I think that's a common fear a lot of people have. If I say that this video is sponsored, it's gonna make me look like I just did it for the money. And people are gonna hate me for it and my channel's gonna die. You know, and so
that's extreme.
I got feedbacks from some other YouTube creators that were like, Grant, it looks like you're embarrassed and trying to hide your sponsors. And I would just kind of like keep it really small, tuck it away in the back of the video. It's like, you know, you didn't see this, it never happened, but I'm totally happy to take the money. Which, looking back on it, that's actually worse
than actually owning it.
Than actually owning it, yeah. So now when I stand up, it's like, I am excited that this video was sponsored because it means you don't have to pay for it. It means somebody else is paying for it and we can do next level content as a result. Yeah. And if you want to keep supporting us without paying us, you know, and this brand meets your needs, why not send the money their way? It makes us look good, it gives their needs, and it gives more content to you in return.
Well, and the other thing I think that's really notable to mention here, Grant, is that when you guys do your normal videos without sponsors, they're always amazing. But you can tell with a lot of your sponsor videos that you found a way to go above and beyond and do something to create wow factor. And those have gone on to be some of your biggest videos. So the really exciting thing there is you're actually putting a lot of creativity and a lot of effort and energy into actually how to make that happen. So I love seeing that party that says, wow, I'm proud of this, I'm letting it shine. Another really great golden nugget for you when you actually get there and start doing one, which is to be proud.
Yeah, and I would say that's the one that I want to end on, is just really be proud of your sponsors, own it. I think there's nothing that turns people off more than when they feel like you're not being genuine. And if they know that the video is sponsored, and if you're trying to hide it or play it down, they're going to lose respect for you. You know, quite a few times what I'll do is just put right in the title of the video, #ad. You know, that is an FTC recommended procedure anyway, but it just lets people know right up front. If you click this video, there's gonna be paid content in here. So let me just get that right out there to begin with, and then if you start leaving comments about how I tricked you into watching a sponsored video, I don't have to feel bad about it because I told you right up front what you're getting into, and I am proud of the content.
I do have one more question for you, Grant, and I just want to just play devil's advocate for a moment. So obviously when you get to that sponsor level and you're actually bringing in income and you're doing it, there's a great trade. Is there a trade-off? Like, have you found that sometimes the viewers do get upset or they do feel that, you know, are there some that will get a little cranky over the fact that you are doing some sponsor deals?
Yeah, that's a good question, and the answer is yes. I mean, this month we're doing 5 different branded integrations, but I'm also producing 25 videos. So that's 20% of our videos are actually sponsored, and then 80% of them aren't. So in context, I feel like we're giving a really good, healthy balance of unsponsored content versus sponsored. But even the sponsored content itself, I feel like is next level and beyond. So it's very true to what we do. It's who we are. It's integrated really well.
But you might lose some subscribers. You might have some haters pop up. Is it a big number? Is it a small number? Is it manageable?
That's a good question. I think the people who are unsubscribing and complaining are also the ones who are running ad blockers anyway. So they're not really the ones who are contributing to the community. They're not really being helpful. They're just kind of the bad apples. And I appreciate there are always going to be those types of people.
No matter what, no matter what you do. Is it? Would you say it's a pretty small amount, or has your, like in your situation, have people more or less? It's like, oh, cool, this is a video where we're going to be like, are they used to it now, and are they okay with that?
Anyone who really gets what you're doing is going to love and support you. When you do a sponsored video, they're going to understand that that's part of the process, and it's helping you to help them. Anybody who says differently is just inside themselves, and so I wouldn't worry about them too much. They make up a very, very small fraction of a percent.
Awesome. And so I think that this is a little bonus material right now, is make sure that you don't allow the very, very, very tiny, you know, 0.001 percenters actually try to spoil the game or cause you to change your strategy. That's when the reality is they're going to be there no matter what. But if there's something that you can learn from them, reach out and do that so that you get better, even whether they're crotchety over it or not. And Grant, I just want to thank you for showing up, being super real and authentic, and sharing really the flip side of what it is to take care of your sponsors as you're doing deals with them.
Glad and happy to help. These are our real world experiences working with sponsors. I hope you found some of this information valuable, and I hope it gives you the confidence to really stand up and own your sponsorships. If anybody gives you any kickback for it, then just keep in mind that if you didn't have sponsorship money, there's a good chance you're going to stop making videos, and they won't have videos to complain about in the future. So you're really doing them a service.
Friends, thank you so much for joining us today. As always, make sure that you check out the website or the link down below so that we can get you some more of the next level information. We hope you're enjoying these videos, and please leave comments on other videos that you'd like to see. As you're out there creating in YouTube land, what questions do you have? What things could we be clearer on? What other tips? Because I'll tell you something, we are both committed to hold nothing back and giving you all that we possibly possibly can. So help teach and educate us what we can do to create a better experience for you.
We'll see you in the next video.